people at YouTube. Thanks for calling. Hi people on YouTube. This is Travis again from Dad's Cologne drawer. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm talking about my all-time favorite fragrance, at least as of now. I'm 43. I got into this whole thing when I was probably, I don't know, almost 41. But it's funny, sometimes you find your favorite early on. Sometimes you're on a journey for a very, very long time to find something that you feel like really represents you, something that's worthy of a signature scent, something that just checks all the boxes. For me, that is Bowling Green by Geoffrey Beene. It's from 1986. And this fragrance is one that I took a little bit to get warmed up to, a little bit to appreciate. My mom bought it for me, actually. It was Christmas Eve, and she must have found a pretty good deal for it. Didn't know that it was discontinued at the time, but if you get it on eBay or something like that, the prices are just getting crazier and crazier. This is something that you could buy probably for like $15 at one point. But right now it's like going for like 155 or whatever. I was able to get a couple of vintages. The oldest one that I have, they're just minis from eBay. There's a company or seller called Hard to Find Frags that is selling the miniature ones. Right now I can tell you that because I've gotten all I ever need to get. I think I have like 21 ounces of this stuff, so enough to last the rest of my life, because I also have a bunch of other ones to choose from. So but yeah, this is a really green, herbaceous, dad-like scent. It's a very relaxed fragrance. It's actually, that was the tagline for it. It was a relaxed fragrance for a man who enjoys life. Yeah, it's really, there's so many notes in it. If you look up the notes of this, that's crazy. Like, I think there are at least 20. Yeah, there's like a ton. You'll see it. It's really crisp and sharp, kind of. It's not a smooth date night fragrance. It's more of like an kind of outdoorsy, just well-rounded, comforting dad scent where there's no vanilla or anything like that. There's not really a warmth to it. It's more of just a cooling, crisp, very, very green, spicy kind of fragrance, but not spicy like, gonna burn your tongue spicy, more spicy like in the way that green herbs can be spicy. This is a really understated fragrance. It's not really like punching anybody in the face. It's really easygoing, and I was really surprised at how well received it was at work. So when I first got this, it stayed in my drawer for a little while, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just spray it in my closet or something and make it smell nice or whatever. I even thought about maybe I'll give it to my son, because I thought it's maybe a little too dad-like for me. I mean, I was about 40. I thought, I don't know. I think I need to wear something younger, which was at the time, the only other thing I had was Ralph Lauren Polo Sport, which I bought when I was like 19. So, but then I realized something, I wore it one time to work, and my friends at work liked it, and they were like, oh, it smells really good. And I was surprised at how they didn't think it was dated or anything like that. And I realized you know what? Even though it came out in the 80s, it was kind of a dad cologne. But I thought, shoot, I'm over 40. I'm a dad. Why shouldn't I wear it? Why shouldn't I smell like a dad from the time where I was growing up? So I started to wear it, and I started to really fall in love with it. And yeah, it became my signature scent. And now it's just when I spray it, I definitely take the time to appreciate it. And I think that's a good criteria, to stop and appreciate something as if you would like a painting. You probably heard me say that on the channel before. But yeah, during the time this came out, a lot of men's fragrances were pretty heavy and were cutting through cigarette smoke, and they were, designed for that kind of thing. They were really trying to get the attention of women, and this is what the ad looked like, and one of the ads. Nothing about sexualizing the fragrance or anything, which is just right up my alley, because it's just appreciate the fragrance for what it is, let it elevate your day. It's not a tool for seduction or anything like that. So if you want to check it out, if you can find it for a good deal, my main thing is I will say this: don't buy the version that's made in the UK. EA Fragrances, Elizabeth Arden. They took over the company, and when it got sent to the UK, nothing against people from there, but it kind of lost its soul. It kind of became similar in the very opening, but the whole rest of it kind of just became sort of like a Drakkar Noir sort of thing. So if you can find a US version, particularly one made in Florida, or the earliest version made in New York where it says Cologne, it won't say Eau de Toilette. Cologne is the oldest version. But when the company started going to Eau de Toilette, trying to be a little more sophisticated or French or whatever, they did that too. So yeah, that's what the container looks like. It's like a hard cardboard, and then pretty simple, you know, not too thick glass. Yeah, it's just a cool classic bottle. They only have, Geoffrey Beene only had 2 other men's fragrances, Gray Flannel, which is very polarizing, very, very loud. I believe it's violet note, which I have smelled, but it is quite dated, I would say. And the other one is Eau de Gray Flannel, which is nothing like it, which is sort of like a cheapy version of Chanel Platinum Egoist. So it's not bad, but I wouldn't buy it. But this is the one. This is the one that's just like the ultimate dad fragrance for me and my signature scent. I very much enjoy it, and I'm very thankful for my mom buying it for me, and in a way accidentally really turning me on to fragrances and getting me to appreciate them as a form of art. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. That's about it for this one. It's not real hypey, it's just sharing with you my signature, all-time favorite, always going to be like in my top 3. And yeah, hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for joining me, Travis, at Dad's Cologne Drawer, where it's better to smell like a dad than to smell like a Chad. See ya.